Rage in the Cage fans. It's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage 75. It's going down Friday, September 11th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. We are so excited for a full line of fights this night, and I think I've got some fighters here waiting in the hall for an interview. So come on in, first fighter. Oh, well, we got one that came out of bed for interviews, got out of the bed, couch potato here. Obviously, I know what you've been up to lately.
Well, that's been a lot of coronavirus and quarantine, and so I haven't really been out of bed for like 3 months now. I've been just kind of back and forth.
Take care of that milk mustache there.
Oh, my bad.
So you've not really been out of the house in a few months now?
Well, just, everyone's been training, you need cardio, but man, you ain't gonna have good cardio if you got coronavirus, so I figured I'd just stay at home all day for doing nothing, working my bicep muscles out,
Oh, just drinking and staying home and eating your cereal. I mean, no biggie.
Oh, of course, yeah. I eat a lot of cereal, a lot of Special K, a lot of good nutrients, so I get a lot of good nutrition in. So,
I mean, you are obviously here, so you're not too scared, and September 11th, you're going to show up to the fight? Going to get out of the robe, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's about time to spread my legs, get my sea legs back, or whatever they say. I've been just resting all this time, so I should be ready to go by the time fight start, hopefully. So, ready for it, I guess. I've been dreaming about it.
Dreaming about it, that does it, man, right there. That's all you need is a good old dream and get in there and things just happen.
Yeah, they say, mind's the key to the fight, and my mind's been real good recently, so, haven't been stressing it out or nothing, just kind of relaxing. So I think it's going to be fresh.
All right. Well, I don't know if I, agree with your process there of getting ready for the fight, but hey, if it works for you, right?
Oh yeah, what we'll see. We'll see what works. I'm sure there's a lot of dudes out there that's kind of take it easy. I'm gonna try. If there's not, I'm gonna be the first one to do it, and if not, I'm just gonna follow the roads of everyone that has. So either way, I'm looking good.
So what's your record?
Right now, I am 8-0 in MMA.
Right, 8-0. So you've never tasted defeat, but this is the first time you've been a couch potato leading up to a fight. So,
well, not the first time. I've always kind of been a couch potato, but this will be the first time I've been quarantined for a fight. But hopefully that's no big deal.
Hopefully. So, but Derek Alexander, he's 5-1, I think is what I saw on there. You've faced some tough competition at Rage in the Cage over the past, 3 years you've been fighting for Rage. Do you know much about Derek? Is he going to be one of the tougher ones? Or
no, I don't know much about this guy. Of course, there's no videos or nothing, but I've seen his record and how he's won fights, and it looks like it's going to be a tough fight. Of course, I'm going to say every fight's going to be a tough fight, but, this one's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah. I actually was doing the same. I was looking online, and I know that if a fighter has fought for Rage in the Cage, there's going to be plenty of videos, such as interviews and post-fight videos where you can look up the information, and thus the reason for the media team. So when a fighter such as Derek, which I've heard his name plenty of times before over the past year or so, but I was like, oh, there's no video out there of him. So I realized then quickly that he has not fought for Rage in the Cage. So once you fight for Rage in the Cage, there's a stamp.
Yeah, exactly.
You are on the map for MMA, and that's why we do this.
Oh, yeah, and I love being in front of the camera, too. So anytime I can get a chance to just, do something in front of the camera, it makes me happy. So, lucky for him, he's got tons of videos because, I'm just a
cheesehead,
yeah, camera hog, whatever. But unfortunately for me, there's none of him.
And I will tell you, fight fans out there, he is not staring at the camera looking at you. There is a monitor right there where he gets to see his camera happy little face there.
I was looking at this dude watching the interviews right now.
So he's pointing at himself.
I'm pointing at the viewer right here watching.
You on the other side.
Oh, yeah. I see.
That's who he's talking to. So anything else that you want to talk about before we head out for today?
Man, I need a second thing. What do I think about? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about gyms and stuff. I've been training in New Limits. It's a good gym to train out, do a lot of striking and all that. You should come out. It's a good fun time. You do some striking. We got a race car with New Limit sticker on it now. So if y'all are interested in some premium local racing, you can look up Luke Anderson, who's been racing around town. Yeah, sponsored New Limits logo.
So what is the gear that is needed if they want to train with you? It's just, the house coat, kind of how you guys like to do it there, or, what kind of gear do they need to walk in?
You're going to need a face that likes to get punched. No, really, just come. We have everything you need, and it's going to be a good time. You're not going to get beat up,
On your first
You might
visit.
get beat up if you want to get beat up. But we're real cool. It's a lot of pad work, and when we spar each other, we're not trying to knock each other's heads off. It's a real good time, and so I'm training at New Limits. That's my home gym, and now I'm training at the Forge. Is another gym I'm training at. A bunch of good guys up there too. It's always a good time.
I've not visited either one. I guess I need to do that sometime.
what
I
the
used
heck?
to get around to the gyms. We used to actually do these interviews in gyms.
Oh yeah.
And so we would visit. Each fight card would be a different gym. I don't know whether if you ever got in on that since you've been fighting for Rage, but
Man, so you're telling me I could have stayed in bed?
Yeah.
You could have came and done this interview
yeah.
with me. That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, if you open your gym to all the other people being interviewed, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
of course.
Yeah, I would have. They could have came in. I would have stayed in bed. Did it
There you
all.
go. There you
It's
go.
ridiculous.
I'm not crawling in bed with you though, so.
I'll lean off the edge. I'll lean off the edge for you.
So, anyways, that wasn't probably not a pretty picture out there, fight fans. I apologize. So, I could probably be your grandma. I mean, come on. So, anything else that, going on with you right now, as far as I know, Corona and COVID is kind of like put a damper on lives these days. But as far as training, are you getting off the sofa long enough to get into the gyms?
Yeah, I'm trying to train as much as I can, like always. I always say, but I wouldn't be able to train at all if it wasn't for my family and everyone that supports me, and these local people that are helping me and always support me as much as they can. I've said this many times, but I don't have a job, and I'm broke, and and I just got some new sponsors, and I got Mop and Roofing, and that's like an awesome because of them, people like this, I can actually spend my time training and going to school, and I don't have to have a job. Gotta have a job, but I don't have a job, so they kind of help me achieve what I want to do. This is my dream to be a fighter, and whether I can do it or not, depends. But they give me the chance to even try to go for it. Whether it's possible or not, I'm at least given the opportunity, so I can look back on it and say I tried.
Sounds good. So you're 8-0 right now. What's the big number for you? When's the moment do you think is, and I love that you've stayed here and at the amateur level until you feel that, you're ready, but when's the magic time? Or is there anything specific you're looking for?
With me, I'm not leaving it up to myself, because if I left any decision fighting up to myself, I'd never fight.
But you'd still be on the sofa right now.
Yeah, I'd be on the sofa sleeping right now. But I'm waiting. I got people looking out for me, and I got coaches, and I got a bunch of people telling me, and I'm just kind of waiting for me to be ready and for everyone else to be ready for looking for the right time. I want to do this for a living, like I said, and I don't want to jump in or rush being pro anytime soon. The number I've said is 10 fights, as in MMA would be a good number.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just kind of going with the road and see where it goes. Write that down.
Yeah. I'll have to remember that.
That's a good one.
No, but I do think that's, 10 has always been in my mind a good number. And I feel like so many amateurs that are now pro look back and they regret that decision that they went pro so quickly because they had a lot of success in the beginning. But life sometimes get in the way, and, you've got to really have that mindset to when you become a pro, everything matters. So
yeah, I don't think it matters what I do. If I go 10-0 and then go pro, I'll be like, oh man, I shouldn't have done so many amateur fights. That was stupid. And then if I feel like no matter what you do, it's either good or bad.
Right.
It's whatever you want to look at it.
yeah. Well, to me, is when you have that peace in your heart that you know that you made the right decision. I mean, you might get to the pro time and be like, hey, I feel really good now. I'm glad that I did that, and I hope that's the case for you. So, well, all right. We've talked about your sponsors. Anything else before we wrap it up? Any other shout outs?
I think that's it. Coronavirus.
Let's not shout out to coronavirus. I'm all over the coronavirus.
Oh,
I'm ready for life as normal. Let's shout out to that. Come on, life. Let's get back to normal. Like, you know.
Life back to normal.
Yes, thank you. That's the shout out that I wanted. So, but you guys, hopefully we are back to normal. Life is back to normal come September 11th, which is just about a month away. That is on a Friday. We're fighting, it's Rage in the Cage 75, and that's at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. You can get tickets from this guy right here or any other fighter on the card, and we will rage it up at the Farmers Market September 11th.
Rage it up.